Find the inverse function of f of x, which is equal to 8x minus 3. So I need to be able to find the inverse. If you guys remember, to be able to find the inverse, the y becomes an x, and the x becomes a y. Now some of you guys will say, well, there's no y in here. You have to remember that your f of x stands for y. So let's go and rewrite it. But instead of f of x, we're going to write down the y. And now, the y becomes an x, and the x becomes a y. And now the only thing that we need to do is to be able to leave the y by itself. So, to leave the y by itself, you can add 3 on both sides, or I can just move my 3 to the right, becomes a positive of x plus 3 is equal to 8y. I need to leave the y by itself, therefore I'm going to divide by 8, divide by 8, divide by 8. This will give me, there's a coefficient of 1 over 8x plus 3 over 8, and that's equal to y. Now remember that to represent as the inverse, we place a negative 1 as the inverse. But now let's go and write down with the correct notation, because it says f of x. Let's write down as f of x with the inverse notation. That's equal to 1 over 8x plus 3 over 8. Therefore, my answer is letter D. Be careful.